Come back here. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Farm and Life at the Forge. So here with me now are the remainder 2 pups. So all our pups are sold. These are actually sold as well. These were the first 2 to sell. And Suri here is going to an English couple that we know over here in France. And then we have the bold Pax here, who is actually going back to Ireland. So he just has to get more vaccinations. So he has to get like the rabies vaccination, and they both have to get their second vaccination. So we sold all our other pups literally within a week of putting them up on the internet here in France. They were gone we put them up on a Friday, and the Friday after they were all gone. Except for these 2 beggars. So on today's episode we have actually got quite a bit going on. I am back in my workshop, so I'll be showing you guys a new design of a clock that I'm doing. So it's going to be the same idea as the tractor clock, only it's going to be a bull. Those of you who follow me on Instagram have probably already saw it. So if you want to check out my Instagram or Facebook page for the Farm and Life at the Forge, I will leave the links down in the description. The calves are going out for the first time, so Mam will be showing you around. She is letting out my calves into the back field. So if you remember the field that we divided with the wall that's linked onto the shed, the calves are going back out there. So now that we've finished bringing in the bales, that section is all fenced off, and they can now go out there and get their first taste of fresh grass. Next weekend I am actually off on holidays, so all the restrictions have lifted over here in France. Myself and another Irish girl that lives over here are going down south of France, so I might actually get a little bit of footage of that. Some of you have been asking to get footage from out and about, but with COVID we haven't really been out. We've only ever showed you the town of Clermont, which would be the nearest big town I suppose for us. So as I will be gone away for about a week, 10 days, I do need to get some videos ready. So we have got videos ready for the week that I'm gone. So we should have the Land Rover Defender versus the Toyota Hilux. That'll be one of the videos. It's a whole video in itself. We show you them driving, and then Dad goes around and explains kind of the differences that he finds in between the 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget, if you do enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button below.
Welcome. This is my new red Ferrari. It's the closest thing to a Ferrari I'm ever going to get. It's a ride-on lawnmower. Our own push lawnmower was okay for around La Forge, but with the other farm now there's a lot more grass needs cutting, and with the rain and the hot weather it's growing like anything. So we splashed out and bought a ride-on lawnmower, not working of course. So Declan has gotten it working now again, and we're just waiting on a bearing to be delivered, and then it'll be all systems go. I bet you I'm going to get all the jobs. I've done all the laneways, everything that can be topped will be done with this. It's 20 horsepower, it's a diesel engine, which is important because for petrol we have to go about 10 kilometers away to get petrol. So when we're needing to cut the lawnmower or do the what do you call them? What's the bacon trunks and noose in English?
Chainsaw?
chainsaw, the chainsaws. We have to go and get petrol. So at least if it's diesel engine now, we can just fill up with the diesel for the tractors. So that'll be my new toy for a while. Okay, so we've now fenced off the end of the bales. We've put the electric fence around them as well as having those concrete beams. So now we can let Laura's calves out into this. It's the back of the shed, the pen where they're in, so they can finally get out to grass. Okay, open the door to the pen, see will they come out. Now ladies and lassies, out you go. Come on. Out you go. Lads and ladies, should I say. You don't know what's out there. Come on. LA, come on, scoot. Okay, it took a while to head out. Realize what is grass. There's this half of the Berlin Wall that Declan put up. You would have seen it in a few videos ago. Come on, I thought you'd be off running. Freedom. To an extent. Too busy eating. There you go.
I am back in my workshop again. So I took a bit of a break from the workshop. I haven't really been making anything, but now I'm back in here. I need to get some products into my Etsy shop. There is still the tractor clock that you've seen me make maybe 100 times. That is my biggest seller, and it's right now the only thing that's still in the shop. I have a new clock design coming up, still farm related. It is a bull, as you can see here behind me. So this is the template I've made for the back. So I line up the hole in the middle compared to the one in the front. I do the circle then around it, and from there when I go to cut the hole, then I can't cut out around it, and if I need to spruce up the edges or anything, if I do it wrong, I can.
So, it's dinner time. Parcel came for me.
Dad's present to himself.
Yeah. I have to buy my own dinner. I have to watch other YouTube channels and they'll be sent presents. So, I know what it is. I have one, but I just upgraded what I have. It's a gas cooking kit. The hoses in mine are well perished, and I went to get hoses over here, but I was able to buy all this on the internet. But that's the oxygen gauge, and this is the acetylene gauge. Yeah. No, argon. An argon. Yeah, an argon gauge. So that's that. Has the cutting head. My one, I have one there. It's leaking there a small bit. Kind of dangerous. Like I said, the oxygen hose in my one was leaking, and I'm always cutting it. So actually, the hose, I could buy all this cheaper than I buy the hose in France. So it even has the yoke for lighting the gas. Now we don't need them over here, the spanner, because the bottles over here have a valve on them. So there is 2 nozzles of it, and yeah, there is. And what else is it? That's a big one. Oh no, that's a safety valve. So, a big difference when you can buy all for the price of the hose. Yeah, there's another 2 safety valves and there's 2 spare. So, yeah, there's 2 safety valves and 2 nozzles. And there's the other hose. So, it looks like what said on the catalogue. So I'm happy enough with it. So that's my present to myself.
Are you happy? Are you happy with it?
I'm very happy. I'm always happy. So that's it.